In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on August 20th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus Washington Nationals. Tuesday night brings the second game of this 3-game National League East set to Nationals Park, where the New York Mets roll in to tangle with the Washington Nationals. The Mets have quietly strung together 3 straight wins, and they'll lean on Kodai Senga, who owns a sparkling 2.19 earned run average and a .197 opponent average across 49.1 road innings. Washington, meanwhile, looks ready for the offseason, and rookie Lord, though steady so far, still has plenty to prove. If New York really is gearing up for a playoff push, this is a matchup it should handle without much drama, even if the club's inconsistency still gives bettors pause. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Totals bettors will note that Washington is 1-4 to 2 to the under as a home underdog in its last 7 games, and the lineup has rarely figured out Senga in prior meetings. The Mets generally win with pitching, not fireworks, so their victories tend to stay on the lower side of the scoreboard. With both offenses unlikely to erupt, a tight, subdued final score feels like the clearest path. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Atlanta Braves. Wednesday's finale at Truist Park wraps up this interleague set between the 45-80 Chicago White Sox and the 56-69 Atlanta Braves. Atlanta turns to its electric rookie Hurston Waldrep, who has burst onto the scene with a 3-0 record and a stingy 1.02 earned run average through his first 3 big league outings. He's already tamed the Reds, Marlins, and Guardians, surrendering just 2 total runs and no long balls in those contests. Opposite him is Aaron Civale, stuck with a 3-8 mark after a rough outing in which he was tagged for 9 runs by Cleveland. With Waldrep dealing and the Braves eager to close the series on a high note, the home side should have the clear edge. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. While recent Braves games have produced plenty of fireworks, this matchup sets up for a quieter scoreboard. Chicago's bats have struggled for most of the year. Monday's explosion was fueled by an unsustainably high .575 BABIP, and the White Sox had scored only 5 total runs in their previous 4 contests. They're 1-4 to the over in their last 5 and just 22-37 to 3 to the over on the road overall. If Waldrep keeps rolling and Civale, with help from Perez out of the pen, limits damage, runs should be at a premium. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Tampa Bay Rays. Thursday night at Tropicana Field brings an American League East showdown as the surging New York Yankees pay a visit to the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay's offense, averaging 4.45 runs per game, draws a favorable matchup against rookie right-hander Cam Schlittler, who has surrendered 13 runs in just 29 big league innings. With lefty bats such as Jonathan Aranda and Junior Caminero setting the table, and veteran sluggers like Brandon Lowe lurking, expect the Rays to string together quality plate appearances and cash in their scoring chances. On the other side, Tampa hands the ball to steady right-hander Drew Rasmussen, who has yielded only 35 runs across 117 frames this year. If Rasmussen delivers his usual batch of scoreless innings, Tampa's deep bullpen should protect whatever cushion the lineup provides. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Don't overlook the firepower on both benches. New York still trots out an order that cranks 5.13 runs per night, led by the thunderous duo of Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. Tampa's sticks have plated 18 runs over their last 5 contests, and the controlled climate under the dome keeps the ball carrying. With 2 lineups capable of crooked numbers, and the Yankees likely to put pressure on Rasmussen once he exits, the total looms vulnerable. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Athletics versus Minnesota Twins. Wednesday at Target Field brings Game 2 of this midweek set between the 56-70 Oakland Athletics and the 58-66 Minnesota Twins. Oakland hands the ball to right-hander JT Ginn, who, despite some bumps overall, has been far sharper on the road, a 3.29 earned run average and a .212 opponent average across 27.1 away innings. Minnesota counters with Bailey Ober, and the Twins haven't celebrated a victory in any of his starts since May 19th. Ober has been tagged for 22 runs over his last 29 frames and endured 3 separate 7+ run blowups in June before a July injury layoff. With the Athletics riding last night's momentum and the Twins still struggling to cash in behind Ober, the underdog price on Oakland is simply too enticing. As our first pick for this matchup, the Athletics money line is our full game side pick. Expect the scoreboard to stay busy. Ober's rough summer run and Ginn's penchant for the occasional crooked inning both point that way, and neither bullpen inspires much confidence if the starters exit early. Oakland just saw Ginn give up 5 runs in 2 innings his last time out, and Minnesota's lineup should take its hacks after being bottled up in the opener. Likewise, the Athletics bats get a shot at a reeling Ober and a relief core that has wobbled all month. A back-and-forth slugfest feels far more likely than a pitcher's duel. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Kansas City Royals. Wednesday evening at Kauffman Stadium features Game 3 of this 4-game American League set as the 62-64 Texas Rangers look to halt their freefall against the surging 64-61 Kansas City Royals. Texas has dropped all but 2 contests since August 6th and still hasn't announced a starter, which doesn't inspire confidence for a club already scrambling just to piece innings together. Kansas City, on the other hand, has ripped off 5 straight wins and rides left-hander Noah Cameron, owner of a shiny 2.47 earned run average and 1.06 WHIP. The Royals have cashed 6 of Cameron's last 7 outings. He's also been nails at home, logging a 2.81 earned run average while holding opponents to a .214 average across 51.1 innings. Even if Jacob deGrom were to make a surprise appearance for Texas, the Rangers' beleaguered bullpen and ice-cold lineup would still leave plenty of ways for this one to slip away. 2 clubs headed in opposite directions makes the choice clear. As our first pick for this matchup, the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. Runs figure to be scarce. The Royals rank near the bottom in both team average with runners in scoring position and total runs scored, while Cameron's home form has consistently smothered opponents. Texas hasn't solved Kansas City arms all year, just .230 at the plate in 5 head-to-head meetings, and owns only a .237 road average overall. With the Rangers' starter situation unsettled but their bats still slumping, and Kansas City's offense generally manufacturing just enough, a low-tempo, pitcher-friendly affair is the likeliest script. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.